Alright. Hello. My name's Hunter. What's up? This is going to be a little podcast about obesity. So, as you can see here on the screen, right there, that cow is massive, okay? He has pecs for days. He's literally built like a champion. What do you think they're going to do with them? We're going to eat them. You and me, we're going to eat these cows. Guaranteed. As you can see here, Google, about 99% of beef cows are given steroids. What does that make them look like? These little beef cakes. Look at them. Look at all these little cows. Like, look at that guy. Look at him. Look at him. He is so massive. He's chunky. He has a big booty, too. He's so massive. And we eat them. Those are not natural cows. These are, like, only been happening for, like, the past 20 years. And that's probably what's happening with our country right now. That's why we're getting so big so fast. We're getting cows like this who are getting force-fed and forced injections of protein and steroids, making them huge. And it's also coming into our bodies when we eat like McDonald's and stuff like that. We can also see what companies like McDonald's, what they do with food size comparison, okay? So right here, what I have here is a cup size comparison between Japan and the United States. Japan, not really a obese country. They're way smaller than us, height and width. And this is the size comparison. Our kitty size is bigger than your small. Our kitty size is as big as our medium for adults. Medium is recommended for regular adults. Large is meant for like big people. That's what large is supposed to be for. Like when I work at Five Guys and I'm like, you don't want a large fry. You don't want a small fry. Even if you're an adult. Like we should be fulfilled with a small to medium sized drink. Large drink we should not have to drink. But look at our large drink compared to their large drink. Our medium drink is almost the same size as their large. That tells you how much more we're drinking compared to they are. Our average adult is probably eating 2 to 3 times as much as they are. That's crazy. Let's compare our obesity rate to Australia. Australia, 6% less obesity. 6%. That's not Japan. This is Australia's drinks. Alright, so they're 6% less obese than us. I don't know how that makes sense. But look at this. So they're small. It's still bigger than our large in some places. I don't think this is actually McDonald's, but this just gives you a comparison to what people think we are compared to like everyone else. This is Australia. I do not believe this is factual though. And we're gonna compare our rates to the Japanese. So if we go back to Japan versus the United States, Japan, the lowest ranking obesity rate, and their drinks are literally so much more than ours. As we said earlier, their medium is bigger, or our medium is, their medium is smaller than our large, or medium, whatever. You know what I said earlier. Um, shit. But Japan is not smaller because they eat less. That's not the only thing wrong. They also have a different mode of transportation, which we don't have. Because most of Americans, we have our own personalized cars, which Japan does too, but not to our extent. Because a lot of their cities are completely ran mostly on public transportation, riding their bikes to work and stuff. We don't really have that here in America, in most places at least. It's like the only place in the entire United States that I can ever think of ever like riding a bus or walking to work or riding a bike to work would be in New York City. Even LA, there's no way I see people walking to work and stuff like that in LA. Everyone's taking an Uber, they're riding a taxi, they're doing all that stuff. New York is the only big city I can even think of in the United States that would use public transportation like that because the subway system and all that. Japan has that mostly figured out, so they're getting a lot more daily routine in. Most Americans do not go to the gym. We do not exercise. We just eat, drive to work, drive back. That's it. And that might be a leading cause in obesity, besides for how we use our preservatives in food and how we add nutrients. Like we make our carrots bigger, like every year. We try to make everything bigger. We try to make everything better. That's the American dream. So that might be a cause as well. So in the end, obesity is a problem. I don't know if we can fix it at this point. We might end up like the people at Waller, just getting bigger and bigger until we can't walk anymore. I hope that's not the case. I don't really know how we can fix it yet, though. I feel like there has to be some kind of invention, or we just have to go back to more natural standards. But at the rate that the population is growing, I don't see how we can cut back on making everything bigger and better. Because by doing that, we make it so that we can feed more people. That's the end of my podcast. Bye.